Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a hot minute since I last posted, but don't worry, I've got something really special for you today. Drum roll please. A school project! That's right, a school project. My name is Abby Riberio, and the gorgeous woman sitting next to me is Kathy Riberio.
Hello everyone.
And today, we're going to be talking about gender and fashion. Yay! So for my UConn rhetoric class, we were tasked with creating a multimedia project discussing a certain aspect of gender that we felt was worth bringing up. And at first, I was really lost because there's a lot to talk about when it comes to gender, but eventually I found my footing with fashion because it was around the same time that one of our newfound favorite shows, Project Runway, was coming to a close. So that got me thinking about red carpet looks in general. Recently, the internet has been going crazy over certain looks from certain events, and I couldn't be more excited about it. As we all have been taught over the years, there are certain unspoken rules about what boys and girls can or cannot wear. Mom, when you think of a girly outfit, what do you think of?
Frills, pink, jewelry, fluffiness.
Exactly! Girls are taught to wear pink, refined dresses with pretty earrings and necklaces, while boys wear blue pants and attire and tough-looking clothes, I guess. There are subconscious boundaries and stigmas that have been reinforced over centuries upon centuries of stereotypes for both genders. What men and women wear is reflective of society's definitions of what each genders are like.
These days, boys like Sean Roth cringe in the presence of pink,
terrible, girly, and bad.
whereas girls like Linnea Lee are crazy for it.
It's my favorite color. Some of my toys are pink. It's only for girls.
So in an online article I found, written by a woman named Amber Amortigui, she wrote, "Society believes that a man who wears a skirt must be gay. A woman who wears flannels must be a lesbian. A man who wears makeup must be weak. A woman who wears baggy clothes must be trashy." And that is from The Beauty of Breaking Gender Norms in Fashion. Honestly, I couldn't agree more.
So what do gender norms have to do with the red carpet?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Mama. As we all know, the red carpet is where famous celebrities go to show off the epitome of current fashion trends to the general public. The red carpet and its attendees are basically a subset of our society as a whole, and when thoroughly examined, the red carpet can give insight into a variety of cultural shifts in America. You know, the people that are there, they know that they're being watched. They know that this is being broadcasted to the entire country as a whole. So when they wear something that might be considered controversial or something that's, that's gonna be breaking the bounds of, what is conventional when it comes to what a man wears and what a woman wears, they know that this is gonna blow up. It's not just going to go under the radar. Like, say if a boy wore a skirt to like the grocery store or something like that. This is going to be on the news. This is going to be, posted all over social media and so forth. So, for example, according to the New York Times, 23.6 million people tuned into the Oscars this year.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, no, for real. The worst part is that that's considered like the all-time low.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
No, like actually, like this year, the Oscars hit an all-time low for streaming, but still, that's so many people. Not everyone may have tuned in for the red carpet, but there's still a substantial amount of people who are watching. Deadline reports Eli from the red carpet, Oscars 2019, drew 1.82 million viewers, so it's still a very large amount of people. On the red carpet, there's still girls that wear dresses, guys that wear tuxedos and stuff, but it's becoming surprisingly a lot more commonplace for people to challenge gender norms. For example, Vox argues whether fashion's approach to gender is changing or the public is pushing fashion to broaden its constructs of gender, it's clear that celebrities feel more free than ever to embrace various aspects of their gender identities or to reject gender norms related to presentation. Now we're going to be doing a little activity. So I'm going to be So I'm going to be showing you some outfits that stood out at some really popular red carpet events.
Okay.
And I want you to give basically your opinion on them.
Okay.
Alright, Alright, so for our first outfit, hang on, let me scroll all the way up. Spoilers. So for our first outfit, we have Billy Porter at the Golden Globes this year. And so this is, you know, a white suit with a really pretty fuzzy trail and all that kind of stuff. And Billy Porter, I know, you probably know him from other stuff, but I know him from American Horror Story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's the warlock, I think.
Yep.
In season 8.
Yep.
Yeah. But he's really popular, and he's known for always challenging gender norms and making this really big, bold statement on what a guy
That's a
can
big,
wear.
bold statement.
Yeah, no.
That's pretty fierce.
Yeah,
you know, it's
it
kind of
is.
like he's channeling Diana Ross. You know,
I
and
don't know what you're talking about, but
it's just flamboyant, over the top. Like, you can't help but look at me.
yeah, no. And I feel like, you know, a lot of guys, they would be too shy to put something like that on and walk around in it. But still, it's...
He's owning it.
Yeah, he really is, for real.
He's owning it.
But I feel like there's kind of like a mix of modesty mixed with flamboyantness because, you know...
Because it's very subtle. It's all white.
Yeah.
It's not like, you know, rhinestones and sequins. It's all like just layers.
Yeah, but the thing about Billy Porter is that a lot of the times he does wear these big rhinestone outfits like you'll see later on in this. But,
There's an elegance to that.
yeah, there is. So, do you feel like other guys, they might be inclined to wear something like this?
Not at this point in history, but I think he's, you know, definitely breaking the stereotypes.
Does this scream gay to you? Because a lot of the times when they see something like this, you know, men might think, oh, you know, he's just wearing it because he's a homosexual. But, like, I can picture, like, straight guys wearing this and owning it in a way, you know?
I'm not quite there yet, but I would say rather than saying it's directly gay, it's someone who's in touch with both their masculine and their feminine side of their personality.
Yeah, no. Because this seems like a mixture of masculinity and femininity. Yeah. Alright, so we're on to the next one. So, the next one that we're looking at is Billie Eilish or something. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. She's a very famous pop singer at the moment, so that's why she's kind of like out there right now, but this is at the Grammys this year. And I feel like this is really unconventional. Like, minus the fact that she has that green hair and all that kind of stuff. Does this scream feminine to you at all?
I didn't know she was a girl until you told me that.
No, yeah. Her face is obviously hidden, but I feel like the outfit itself, it doesn't hug the body at all. It just kind of like...
It's like a leopard skin
Yeah.
or a lizard skin.
Yeah,
Especially with those fingernails poking through.
yeah, like a little crocodile or something like that.
Yeah.
But like, what do you think? Could you picture a guy wearing this?
I could totally picture a guy wearing this.
Yeah, no. So I feel like this is kind of like, even though it's a bit out there and sparkly and all that kind of stuff, for one of these larger, more formal events, like, you can definitely see both a guy or a girl wearing this in the first place, you know?
Yeah, there's not there's feminine touches and there's male touches. It's gender neutral for sure.
Yeah, she looks like she's about to kick my ass.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but definitely she's about to kick it. Alright. So, what would you rate this?
I wouldn't wear it, but
Alright, so this is Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Phoebe Waller-Bridge at the Golden Globe Awards this year. And what do you think of
I
this?
love this. Absolutely love this.
Yeah.
It's playful, it's fierce, it's strong, but it's also very feminine.
Yeah, no.
So it kind of like plays up on all of those things put together.
Yeah. But here's the thing that I found interesting is that there's that slit there, but it doesn't seem like it's there just to show off her breasts that much.
No.
It feels like I could picture a guy wearing this. You know, maybe like if this was a little bit
Oh my god,
less.
if this was tailored for a man could totally wear this.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's like it has the figure of a female, but it's definitely, you know, it feels more gender fluid compared to a lot of other outfits seen on the red carpet.
I could see a man wearing this one and still being very masculine in it.
Yeah, definitely. All right, on to the next. So our next outfit is
Oh, he's your favorite.
He is my favorite.
Yes,
So-
Abby's in love with him.
Full disclosure, for those of you who don't know, I have the biggest celebrity crush on Cody Fern of all time. He is also from American Horror Story. He plays Michael Langdon. He's really attractive. But he's also really, really, really well known for being both, like, wearing outfits that are both masculine and feminine at the same time.
But I have one thing to say about this. He is so channeling David Bowie. I mean, no, the high-waisted trousers, the absolutely flawless makeup and skin. This is, and David Bowie was one of the first people to start really challenging these gender norms. And, you know, he could dress like a woman and women would find him so sexy as a man. I mean, it's kind of like, it's weird, but he looks so hot there. He really does. He would be attractive to both men and women in this picture. Okay, back off, honey.
I know he is taken.
Yeah, but this is like classic Hollywood. This is elegant. This is like I think of what was her name? The actress from the 1940s, Ingrid Bergman, was that? No, I can't remember. That she always wore tuxedos back in the 40s.
I wanna agree with you there. I'm really bad at names. People know this.
But this is like classic Hollywood.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Very sexy. And feminine and masculine. So,
Yeah.
All right.
A woman would look gorgeous wearing this too.
But he looks gorgeous. All right, on to the next.
Yep.
So our next people are Celine Sciamma, Naomi Merlant, and Adele Hanel. And while we don't really know these people personally, I saw their outfits at the BAFTA Awards, and I was, just like kind of taken back a little bit. Because this is, I feel like, the epitome of gender neutral in a way.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, not only are they gender neutral, they're just very neutral, very kind of quiet outfits.
Yeah, no, they're subtle. But I feel like that's kind of what makes it a little more impactful, is that, with Billy Porter, he's all big rhinestones and that kind of stuff. But these, these are all women, and I feel like they're really owning their looks. Like, I could totally see a guy wearing any of these. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think I have seen guys wearing some of those.
Yeah, no, but like, what do you think of this? What do you think of this?
They're kind of classic tailored. It's interesting because the one on the left, that is like a more feminine kind of a suit, and the one on the right is more of a man-tailored suit, and the one in the middle is truly like gender neutral. Like, that's an outfit, like jeans, a white shirt, and a blazer that any man, any woman could wear, and how they accessorize it, how they, what shoes they wear, how they do their hair, whatever, is going to tip the scale. So it starts off as like neutral point.
Yeah.
And then what you put with it kind of tips the scale either way. So it really is like, this is like your baseline for your gender neutral.
Yeah, that's a really good way of putting it. I feel like if you she on the right is like putting on high heels and all that kind of stuff. You can't really tell with the left lady, but I'm assuming high heels as well. But, if you got rid of a lot of the makeup and stuff and you just put on like, normal tuck shoes, that's a man's outfit.
Yeah.
But then again, those little touches kind of tip the scale either way. I think that's a great way of putting it.
Okay.
All right, on to the next. All right, so the next one that we're looking at is our good friend Billie Eilish.
Oh, I know who she is. She did that song, that Bad Boy, right?
She a goat?
No, that's how the song goes.
It's Bad Guy.
All right, well,
I'm a bad
close enough.
guy.
She's like, to me, this is performance art, like she's got the Chanel logo on her. She's got Chanel all over the place. It's very androgynous. There's feminine touches to this. There's very masculine touches. It's kind of a weird mixing of them together.
But it doesn't hug her body at all. She's not showing off any of her feminine attributes. So
No.
I feel like this is like pretty gender neutral, honestly, She's wearing sneakers to the Oscars. This is her Oscars look.
Yeah.
So I feel like just by it's completely gender neutral. I know it's for somebody.
Well, like
at
I
the
said,
celebrity
it's
status.
got feminine details and it's got masculine details to it. The pockets on the coat there, that's a masculine detail.
Really?
But yeah, like having front pockets, no woman wants pockets on her boobs like that. That's like a masculine shirt detail. But the cuffs that's a very feminine detail. Although that could be a French cuff on a French shirt too, though. So it's got a little of both.
Yeah. What do you think of this overall?
It's what statement she wants to make, Like, you can't help but look at clothing and kind of think, would that be something I would ever wear? Or something like...
Well, I don't think I don't think we have the money to wear Chanel.
No, we don't. We wear, Kohl's.
Thrift store, baby!
But the thing is, it's her statement. That's her expressing herself.
Yeah.
And I think that's ultimately what a lot of fashion is your mechanism to express yourself.
Yeah, definitely. All right, on to the next. So our next one is, his name is Jonathan Van Ness, and this is at the Emmys of last year. And I absolutely love this look, personally. I don't think many guys would be wearing this, but I don't know.
I mean, the thing is, there's nothing masculine about that dress. That is a girl's dress.
Yeah, but the fact that a guy's wearing it to begin with, I think is something special.
But this is different than a lot of the other gender-neutral fashion. That is not gender-neutral. That's a dress that's made for a woman. So that's his choice to wear it, and I like the fact that he's got the beard and everything, but I wouldn't say that this is as neutral a piece as some others. Well,
no, the thing is, it's not just about gender neutrality, but it's the fact that a guy is breaking boundaries to begin with by wearing this.
Absolutely. Like, this is something that, this is kind of the future where people can wear whatever the heck they want and feel good in it.
Yeah.
And look good in it.
I think it's a really cute dress, too. I love the backing and all that stuff. What?
Okay.
She's
it would look a lot different on you.
Yeah, she's like, too short of a dress. Not on my daughter.
Well, I would be. I would. On him or her. You don't want to see up there.
I mean...
No.
I'm sorry. But, yeah, no, definitely. This is just a completely feminine dress, but this is definitely a look into the possible future.
The fact that someone can even wear this right now and not get garbage thrown at them kind of says where we're going. And he doesn't look gay. That's one really, really strong thing. He totally does not look gay in this.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like 10 years ago, if he wore this, people would clown him.
Yeah.
People would say, he's like a...
Yeah, he'd get escorted off the red carpet.
Definitely. But, I feel like in the past few years, we have, completely, did a 180 as a society.
Yeah. I mean, people can wear pretty much whatever they want as long as it's not, obscene.
Yeah. Every people?
People.
You said every people. So basically what this activity is taking a look at, all of these different types of ways that people both express themselves on the red carpet, but also express the changing in gender norms as a whole. So people at home are going to be seeing these outfits and they're going to be saying, wow, I really wasn't expecting, to see a guy wearing a dress, or to see, Billie Eilish not wear a dress as well, but she's just wearing that normal kind of Chanel's. It's not normal, but it's a Chanel suit. Seeing celebrities on screen and confidently wearing clothing that goes against the gender norm can lead to people beginning to think that if they can do it, so can I. And, a lot of people at home are probably going to be mimicking, these kinds of outfits and these kinds of trends. Albeit at a smaller scale, because not everybody has Chanel and Gucci at home. We can't really afford that. Right. But still, it's a kind of a change in direction for fashion as a whole. An article by the Yachty Fashion Institute wrote, "The relationship between celebrities and fashion trends is very intertwined, with many well-known personalities either setting the trends with their unique style or making existing designs more mainstream as fans flock to emulate the look." And that is in the article, "The Influence of Celebrities in Fashion Design." And honestly, I think that's pretty accurate in a way, celebrities, you know, they're the people that we look to when it comes to, like, okay, what's in style, what's the trend, and all that kind of stuff. So you see these celebrities wearing all these really, you know, kind of like sexy looks, but also like, you know, something that's outside of the gender norms, and people are like, all right, so this is in style.
Yeah.
Maybe you know, we're more in tune to expressing ourselves than we thought. So basically, acknowledging and celebrating gender fluidity in red carpet fashion has led to a lot more of an acceptance and a push for challenging gender norms, especially in pop culture. So this is where a show such as Project Runway comes into play. So, Mom, could you give the people at home who don't know what the show's about basically like a rundown of what Project Runway is about?
Okay. So up-and-coming designers, fashion designers, they come together and they compete against each other, and they're given a challenge to work around. You know, so it's like, you know, using a certain type of fabric or using a certain silhouette or using certain materials, whatever the case may be. And then the outfits are judged by, you know, how creative they are, how appealing they would be on the market, like how marketable they would be.
Especially to the general public.
You know, how realistic they are. You know, could someone actually, is it tailored right? Does it fit right? Could someone actually walk around in it? Like, whatever the theme is, how did they most closely match it?
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty good. So, in the show, judges stressed nuance and challenging gender norms, you know, after seeing this kind of like change in demographic, both on the red carpet and just in general, for the general public, you know. So, like, almost all the winning looks, which, like, for every prompt, there's, like, the top winning look, there's, like, the top looks, and then there's, like, a person
the runners-up,
who did the best. Like, there's a winning look, and then there's, like, the middle, the people who are safe till the next challenge, and then there are, you know, like, the bottom looks, and then the loser gets sent home, like, the worst outfit gets sent home. So, and, like, I remember as we were watching the show, almost every single winning look was, like, out of the box or unconventional in some way or another. And, you know, I feel like...
But still, like, we would watch, and, you know, we're obviously not fashionistas.
No.
We would watch and go, oh my God, that's so beautiful.
Yeah,
or that's so cool. I love that outfit.
I swear, every single time one of the designers, Nancy, came on stage with one of her, like, pantsuits, you were like, oh my God, I would wear that. That looks so good. Yeah, she has these orange pants, and she's just obsessed with them. But yeah, no, I just remember, like, thinking, yeah, I would, if I saw this, like, you know, at a store, I'd be like, oh my God, like, I would totally wear that. Like, it's on a different level than the red carpet, because the red carpet is, like, celebrities, you know, higher-ups put on a pedestal. We obviously wouldn't be able to buy and sell and wear them, but for Project Runway, you know, there's stuff that are marketed towards the general public, marketed towards people like us, who you maybe, you know, are looking for just, like, an outfit to wear to a party or something like that, you know?
And one of the things, you know, that was neat about this season is that they had Dee Dee.
Yeah, the Dee Dee, for those of you who don't know, was their first ever gender-neutral model on the show.
All the designers would, like, fight
over, yeah, they would
over
fight.
Dee Dee.
They would fight over Dee Dee, because the thing about Dee Dee, I almost said her, oh my God, is that they can wear both male and female outfits.
And look good.
Yeah.
Either way.
And they definitely kind of reinforced that idea of challenging gender norms. So when they were put in, like, kind of like a dress mixed with a suit or something like that, it's like, yeah, no, we could see a guy wearing that, we could see a girl wearing that. So I feel like that was just, like, another way of them challenging, basically, like, everything about what fashion is as a whole. So now we're going to be doing the same thing that we did with the...
I like looking at the pictures.
Yeah, look at that. So now we're going to be looking at some outfits from the show and basically critiquing them as, you know, members of the general public. And just looking at, you know, the gender mixed in with the fashion and all that kind of stuff. So, yay! Okay, so our first outfit that we are looking at is from the prompt gender-neutral streetwear. So this, I feel, this is one of the top looks. I'm not sure if it's the winning look or not, but this is definitely one of the top looks. So what do you think of this?
It's cool because it's got masculine and feminine elements to it.
Yeah.
Like that pinstriping suit that's more traditionally a masculine kind of an element.
Yeah.
But that little cross hatch thing up on the top and the white underneath is more feminine.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting.
Yeah. I feel like I like the purse added to it and stuff like that. That's definitely
I like the sneakers with it too, though.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
This is totally like gender neutral, but
Yeah.
I could totally see like a guy wearing this and a girl wearing this, you know? And I feel like if a guy was wearing this, you know, it would kind of be a bit feminine with the strap thing, but also like you wouldn't be like, oh, it's like the same thing as him wearing a dress or something like that. This is definitely
Right,
it
exactly.
Goes
It is very gender neutral.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
yeah, I like this a lot.
Yeah.
All right, on to the next. So this next one is also from the gender neutral streetwear prompt, and this was also a top look. And what I like about this is that it's like a male model wearing it, so it can show you that it goes both ways in a way. What do you think of this?
Definitely could go either way because I didn't know if that was a man or a woman. But like again, that's like a basic toggle coat kind of concept, but then you've got the floral attachments on it and the lighter color. So that's totally gender neutral.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, what I like about this is that, like, you know, the little ending at the bottom, it looks kind of like a skirt, but also like not in a way that makes it over.
It almost has like an Asian influence, kind of like the kimono kind of like of influence.
Yeah, but you know, like I know that in the Japanese wear and stuff like that, the guys and the girls kind of wear like similar attire
Well,
sometimes.
yeah.
But yeah, no, this is definitely very gender neutral, and I could see it as like in the image, you know, guys wearing this, but also a girl could totally wear this.
Yeah, totally.
I like it.
Yep.
On to the next. So this look is from, I believe it's the Androgynous Avant-Garde prompt, and this is also not from the season that we watched. And what I really like about this is that, like, it reminds me of the Cody Fern outfit that he wore.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, it might be feminine, but it also, when worn by, like, the right person and with, like, the right accessories, it could definitely be a masculine look.
Well, I think he looks very masculine in it. You know, go down. I want to see how the bottom is finished. Yeah, no, I think this is like a pretty good look.
He looks hot in this.
Yeah. I didn't want to be an old lady saying that, but yeah.
Oh, he looks hot in this.
But it's like, so for any guys out there who are like, I don't know, like if they feel like their sexuality is being challenged by something like this, it's like, no, us ladies think that, you know.
We think it looks good.
Yeah, it does look good, and I can't really put my finger on why, but like when you see like these outfits where these guys have like these long tails and stuff, but also it's like they're kind of like showing off skin. Like if you look in the back, you can see like a woman has like the next person has like sort of like a very similar outfit to it, but it's like, you know, again, a girl and a guy can wear the same thing, and I feel like, you know, it's
Well, there's no sex to this outfit. It's not a girl. It's not a guy.
I mean sexuality.
Yeah.
Because there's definitely some sex to it.
Okay. It's my joke.
All right, yeah, no, so I feel this is definitely a very good look for gender neutral. All right, next outfit. All right, so for our next outfit, it is our beautiful gender neutral person, Dee Dee. And this is one of Nancy's print outfits.
I loved this
think,
one.
yeah.
I loved this one.
Yeah, this is from the season that we watched.
Yeah.
And Nancy was always Nancy was one of the designers. She was always one for prints and pants. And one of her big themes is that, like, she makes clothing for anybody. Anybody can wear it. And I feel like, you know, Dee Dee, they don't look feminine. They look like the perfect
This is just
blend.
gorgeous. It's just gorgeous.
It's gorgeous, but like the thing about Dee Dee is that they don't look overtly feminine or they look like the perfect, like, in between, you know? This is what a gender neutral person looks like. And I feel like when you look at it, it's feminine and masculine at the same time.
Yeah.
I could totally see a guy wearing this and like owning it.
Yeah.
And not just somebody like Billy Porter, but like, you know, like Chris Evans or Timothy Chalamet or something like that. You know, they would, and like the straight men,
Like that would be a good look on like the red carpet for the Oscars for a male.
Yeah.
That really would.
But-
It would be good for a woman too, but I mean it's just a good look.
It is a good look, and I can totally see you wearing this too and owning it to begin with. Yeah, but it just goes to show you that, like, I feel like especially for Dee Dee's looks, like, it's the perfect blend of both masculine and feminine.
Well, this is why everyone was fighting for Dee Dee, because look good in everything.
Yeah, for real. All right, on to the next. This one, this was from the season that we
Yep.
watched. It was for the background prompt, I believe. It was for like the background prompt where you grew up and all that kind of stuff.
Oh,
Does that look familiar to you?
yeah.
Yeah. I really like this because it could be worn by a guy or a girl.
It's just a fun outfit.
Yeah, I would wear it.
It doesn't scream male or female to me.
Yeah.
It really doesn't. There's elements of both. You know, like with the high collar shirt, that's a more masculine element. But the jacket, everything about it, it really is just kind of neither.
I believe this isn't Dee Dee. I don't think.
I don't know.
I can't really tell. But this isn't Dee Dee's. This is a woman. This is a woman wearing this. So I feel like this is... It kind of just shows the way that it flip-flops,
But it's just a fun outfit.
Yeah, definitely.
It doesn't have a gender identity.
Yeah,
I at least I don't think it does.
It makes a statement that doesn't conform to gender norms. It's like, hey, look at me. I'm a fun person. I'm not...
Exactly.
I'm not like a fun male or a fun female. I'm just a person.
Right.
Which I think is a pretty powerful message for any sort of outfit like this to convey.
Yeah.
All right. Next look. And we are ending with the best look of all time.
Oh,
the one that
God.
started it all. The one that
And you had to see him walk the runway.
yeah, it was
It just, even though there's the skirt element that's so feminine, he looked so masculine and he looked bold he looked
sexy.
What's the word I want to use? Authoritative. Just like it was just a gorgeous look. It really was.
This was for the tuxedo prompt, and
Yep.
we all agreed that it deserved to win.
Yeah.
And I just remember like seeing him walk.
It's
down
like
the
he
runway.
walked down the runway like he owned the joint. Judges went crazy.
Yeah, we went crazy.
Yeah.
We were like, woo! It's the epitome of gender neutrality. And just, I love the skirt. I love everything about this.
Yep.
It's just like,
But he looked totally masculine in it.
yeah. And honestly, like, I feel like,
And a woman could look totally feminine in this.
yeah, no, honestly, I feel like this is the future for fashion.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, we're all for it. We are all for it, like 100%.
Yeah.
Because when people walk down wearing these kinds of outfits with the confidence that this guy has, you just know, like, people are going to be like, okay.
Well, it's nice because why can't a man have some embellishment? I mean,
Yeah.
for centuries, all the embellishments have really been reserved for the women.
Yeah, no.
You know, all the fun things.
Yeah, but what I feel like is now being pushed throughout not the gender industry, the fashion industry, is that no, let guys wear these gorgeous outfits too once in a while, because I feel like they deserve it. You know, we get all the fun
And they look good in it too.
frivolous outfits and stuff like that, and guys are stuck with the same like penguin suit tuxedos. Outfits like these are what's going to change the fashion industry, and for the better, I feel like. So when I was doing research on what unisex clothing is, I found this quote that says, clothing is unisex when designers create clothing that caters to everyone by not keeping things limited and one-dimensional. For the past decade, you know, we've been pushing a lot more for these kind of like gender-neutral unisex outfits and so forth. In a book titled Gender Fluidity in the Age of Technology, Meditated Environments, Implications for Fashion Industry, it's a long title, just a little bit. The author Wilson Rasuim writes, unisex clothing appears to have an enormous appeal to younger shoppers who are looking for something new. Unisex clothing already has a strong online presence, evidenced by a 49.7% rise in checkout visits for unisex clothing in 2012. And while 2012 sounds like it's been a long time ago, that percentage has only risen over the past decade. Like, Project Runway sells their designs, especially the winning looks online. They're pushing...
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but I feel like, you know, pop culture and all that sort of stuff, they're pushing for people to go out and buy these kinds of outfits, buy these kinds of, you know, statements, basically. That's what they are, statements at this point. But I feel like the more and more people go out and they buy these unisex clothes, they buy these, tuxedos for women and dresses for men, it's going to become less of a statement and more of just the norm.
The norm. Right?
Yeah, exactly. So we look at, like, for us, the general public, we look at these outfits that are both being marketed towards us and are put on the spotlight on the red carpet. And basically, the people at home are making conclusions that, gender fluidity is in style. And it's something to commemorate. It's not something to look at and think, okay, anymore. I feel like the future is slowly starting to become gender neutrality in fashion, and we're accepting more of that. So basically what this project is concluding, what we found out through looking at all of these outfits and discussing gender and fashion, we can conclude that through the social media constructs of the red carpet and reality TV shows such as Project Runway, which is the example we used, style and fashion are changing the way we perform gender. Through greater androgyny and less definitive styles that say, this is female, this is male, more androgyny.
For it being more acceptable.
Yeah.
For men to wear things with feminine elements, and women to wear more masculine clothing.
Yeah.
And then you get your things like that outfit that I said you just couldn't tell if it was like meant for a girl or a boy,
Yeah. There's less of a need to tell whether it's male or female to begin with, It's just
that's a good point.
It's just for a person.
Right.
That's what it is.
That's a good point.
For more androgyny in terms of men wearing what used to be considered female wear, women wearing what used to be considered male wear. We're changing the way we perform gender through the vehicle of both fashion and pop culture. Pop culture meaning like just what we watch on television. Shows, as I said earlier, like Project Runway. Shows like the Oscars. Ceremonies like the Grammys and the Golden Globes. The Oscars are on their ceremony too. But I just feel like, as I said earlier, the future in fashion is gender neutrality, gender fluidity. Like a lot of the outfits that we looked at, we were saying, yeah, this could be worn for both a male and a female. And like just the fact that slowly we're making that change towards, just
acknowledging all the different identities that there are.
there's not male and female attire anymore.
It's just fashion.
Fashion.